Welcome back for more Super Mega Baseball 4. Here we are continuing the off season, and we got negotiation rounds for all the free agents now. So season's over, but now we got to negotiate for our players to see who can sign, fill those 7 holes that we have in the lineup now. So let's take a look. First, we got some highlights to look at. Well, wait a minute, this is all of our people. Never mind. So we got this highlight player departures and availability. Ahmed Ingram. Previously paid $17 million, asking for $34 million now. How much money did we get? We got $65 million in payroll. I don't know how much free money we got. Surplus is 1.9. I'm sure we got more than that. Anyway, Brody Ventura, 1 of 15. He still wants about 15. Ronaldo Carroll was getting 14, wants 33. You're a little old to be wanting that much money. Keilani Bird, you're even older. You want 32 million? Avenue Win, that's one of the people we were looking at. Wants 16 million. Zap Thornton, 31 million. Oof. So what is our economy? What we got? Team payroll. We got 65 billion. Yeah, we got 65 million available. Okay. So 65 million of cap space. Let's see what we can find. Let's see, we got a catcher we got to come up with, a second baseman, at least one right fielder, and another backup outfielder, 2 starters, and a reliever. Okay, so let's see what we can find. Everything's going to be expensive. This is only the first round. So we need a second baseman. Well, we need a starter too. Might be better to get a good starter to start with. Is there any really young ones that are in the A's? Let me see. Got a 19. That's a relief pitcher though. 27, 25, 26. There's no way I'm paying you 34 million. 25. You're a center fielder. Oh, great. 27 for a reliever. 29. That might be the next lowest. There's a 28. Miles Peterson. You want 20 million. That's a little bit much, don't you think? So how much were we paying? Pratt was making 10. Escargot was making 4. So I don't think we're going to be paying 20 million for a starter right off the bat. I need a catcher. And we don't have any really good catchers. How much is I paying? What's his face? Roach is getting 4 million. We're not going to get anybody that cheap. Not in the first round. Because Roach should be here, shouldn't he? Yeah, there he is. He wants 17 million. You were making 4 with us. He wants 17. Wow. Good luck with that. 4.9 million. That's not too bad. I mean, you're not that great. 8.4. Anybody really got a really good arm? I mean, you're not terrible, but I'm paying you 21 million though. Wow, none of these people are really that great. You got a good arm. Nothing else is really good. You're good. 28.8. Nope, that's not happening. Wow. None of these catchers are really that great. I mean, even Roach is right there along with everybody. No contact whatsoever. How does that even work? We're just going to have to wait on a catcher, I guess. What about second baseman? So I need another second baseman. We got Win for 16 million. I mean, she's a great player. She's old, but she's a great player. It'd be nice to have. Not for 16 million though. Because we played how much? Let's see. Ribeye was making 5 million. We're not going to get anybody for that price, but yeah. Even the cheap ones aren't even that cheap. Oh, it's a 5 million. Nope. Ribeye wants 22 million. Nope. Elijah Gibbs? No. Wow, everybody is just so expensive. I might have to wait a few rounds. Yeah, there's nobody here on second that's really worth anything. I really love to have Avenue though. But I just don't want to fork out 16 million for. And Zap is good too. He's younger. Has no arm though. Even you're decent. But I really would like to have Avenue though. She was on our watch list before. And somebody picked her up. We'll have to wait. Right fielders. Pinata. Pinata, you're decent out there. You would be really nice to have. 39 years old. But man, look at them stats. 32 million. That's over half of our payroll we have remaining. We still got to sign 6 more people after you. Nope. Just browse through here. Dapper wants 20 million now. Jeez. And where's Reed? Reed wants 19 million. Oof. There's really not a whole lot of good players to go after. Maybe I made a mistake dropping some of them people. I really like to get a hold of Kalani though, if I can get a hold of her, but it's going to be a while before that price gets within range. About relievers. I need at least one reliever. 34 for you, ain't happening. 24, nope. Enoch, remember that name. If you had some accuracy, you'd be great, but nope. You're not too bad. You are. You're not. 7.9. How much were we paying our relievers that we dropped? Well, the only one was 3.5. Might go for you. Let's see what else we got. Can I mark players? I can, can't I? Maybe. There's gotta be a way to mark them. They got stars by their names. There's gotta be a way to mark these people. Watch player, there we go. Alright, let's mark them so we know where they're at. Bruno, Lance. You have no accuracy. You have no velocity. The rest of it's good. There's Winner. She wants 22 million. Man. Oh, you're a closer. I was about to say, there's one. Oh, you're a closer. We got a closer already. Man, I'm just going to have to skip a round or two and get some of these prices down, I think. Actually, I might just go ahead and sign him. Or I could wait one round and take a chance that he's still here. Do I think you're worth 8 million? Not particularly. We'll wait around. Probably lose somebody that we want though. But we'll take a chance. Wait one round. Alright, we got some moves. Let's see who we got. The Bards. Amy Lopez was signed. 2.8 million. Not somebody we were looking at. Lucky Breaks. They dropped. Who is this? Olive Botham was dropped. Esther Butters was picked up. So they dropped a right fielder. Picked up. Who's that? A third baseman, huh? Weird trade. Bruno Strong was signed. A reliever, not somebody we were looking at. Bandits signed Elizabeth Hyarch. And again, not somebody we were looking at. Nathalie Parmigiano, a B- player, not too bad. Good defender, bad hitter. Riddle, signed Miller Arceus. Again, not somebody we're looking at, but he's decent too. Bennett, Slight Tran. Again, we weren't interested. Bud Wave to the Spider Bears. Nope. Alejandro Dante has lowered his price down to 7.3, so I definitely need to mark the other people I'm looking at so I get a look at their salary. Alyssa McConnell, he's going to the champions. Well, the league champions, I have to say. Where I have a team called the Champs. You have no power, no contact, but you're a closing pitcher. Rose Bernard was signed. Starter. That's a pretty bad starter. Princess Murphy. Not too bad. Spot signed Dulce Shaw. Gap Skinner. Again, nobody we were looking at has been signed so far. Let's go to the free agents to start marking the people we were looking at so we know where they're at. Who was I looking at on the pitcher side? I don't know. Well, Avenue is one of the ones we're looking at. She dropped her price a little bit. Sort. Catcher-wise, we didn't really have a catcher in mind yet. Doug Booth, not terrible. Here can be a consideration. Mark you for now. Like your arm. Could use a better hit. Yeah, you're 41 years old too. No, I'm not paying you 16 million. No, everybody wants so much money. Yeah, I think that's the only catcher really worth looking at is the one we just marked. But for 10 million, I think it might have a chance to go down again. We'll see. Still need starters. Still need a second baseman. Whoops, go back. Need second baseman. Avenue's already marked, if we can get her. But if not, who else can we look at that might be in consideration? I mean, Corbin's not terrible. His arm is, but he's pretty decent. 17 million. Yes. None of this other stuff's really up here. No. Yeah, there's really nobody else here. Hold on. Is there a third baseman or a first baseman that can cover second? Got a first baseman here that can cover the infield. You're a really good hitter. You want 14 million. I'll mark you as well. Is anybody else that can cover? Nope. About third baseman that could cover second. Got one here. Not too bad. Gerrymander. Nah, we need a better hitter than that. Dickerson. No. Running out of people again. Shortstop, we got. I need some right fielders, or at least one right fielder and another outfielder. Kalani is one of the ones we're looking at for sure. We'll watch them. Now, anybody else can cover outfield anywhere, it doesn't matter. Let's see, check the other fielders. They can just cover the outfield as a secondary position. Evans is great. No arm for the outfield, though. That's terrible. There's a player. Wow. 19 million. I'm tempted to jump on you right now. That's a pretty good player. So is Kingston. Kingston's better, but he wants way too much money. Hoots, though. Oof. Put you on the watch list. See if that salary will go down just a little bit more. I might jump on you next round. Rents Pruitt. You won the championship with the Guardians, didn't you? They dropped you? Really? You're a pretty good player, too. I don't need another center fielder, but shame they dropped you. Rowan Lynch. Covers infield and outfield, but you can't hit. You can cover infield as well. You have no arm. Never mind. Nobody else can cover right field. Just a couple outfielders. None of these people are that good, though. Man, it's going to be tough replacing some of these players. I mean, you're not that bad, but I'm not paying you $25 million, though. That's beyond our salary. We'll keep you saved, though. Because Kalani's our main goal for that position. Starters, we need starters, too. We need at least 2. Top starter available is Sweet Bowl, but I'm not paying you $25 million. It'd be good to have, that's for sure, though. Is there a young rookie starter we can go for that isn't trying to break the bank? I'm not going to the C rank, though. I'll start at B, see if there's anybody. There's a 23-year-old. Not bad. 29, 26, 26. Could be worse. 22. You have junk, but nothing else. That's a shame. 19-year-old. There's one. You could be a future franchise pitcher, possibly. For $18 million, we'll keep you watched. You just had better accuracy, but we can deal with that. You have some power too. You can bat. Can't hit the ball, but you're like Drummond. When you do hit it, they feel it. 23-year-old. No velocity really. Everything else is good. You can run. You'd be a pinch runner. We'll watch you too. Wow, look at the stats on them. No accuracy, but man. So I got a couple of starting pitcher candidates. I need some relievers. I need at least one reliever. Again, let's start with the B's and work our way up. Let's just look at the stats first before I look at ages and stuff. See if anybody catches my eye. And Peyton, you're not too bad. We'll watch you. Just don't want to pay these outrageous salaries this early. Brody, you're worth watching. There's a 19-year-old. You're pretty good too. We'll watch you too. And you got the expensive people. Alright, let's skip another day. Hope some of these salaries drop a little bit. And scroll down. Is that the one we just did? Yeah, Princess Murphy and all them, yeah. So Philosophers, Remington Cooper was signed. They got a catcher. Not terrible. There's the salary negotiations. Let's see. Panada wanted $25 million before, now they want 21. Hoots wanted 19, he wants 17. He's getting within range. Dantas wanted 7.3, he wants 7. That's a reliever. Peters, you are another reliever. He wanted 19, he wants 16. Waller wanted 14, still wants 14. Doug Booth, you're the catcher. He wanted 10, you want 9. Bird wanted 24, want 21. Lozano wanted 22, wants 18. That's a nice cut. Wasman, 18 down to 15. Avenue wanted 15, still wants 15. I think I'll hold off at least one more round. We'll see what we can get for all that. We still got more negotiations up here. Freeman Zoner signed, so they got a second baseman at the Underworld. Brody went from 15 to 14, and Angeles went from 18 to 16. Yeah, we'll skip another round and hope somebody's not signed. That's where are we at? Here we go. Super Sneak signed Wallace. Decent player. Dantas dropped from 7 to 6.7. Angeles is 16 to 14. Lozano 18 to 16. They're starting to get in range. Panada won at 21 to 19. Booth from 9 to 8. Waller 14 to 13. Peters from 16 to 14. Avenue from 15 to 14. She's getting there. Kalani's one I really want to nab if I can get her, even though she's old as hell. 21 to 18, but she's one of the best players. Even if we only keep her for 1 year before she retires, she would be worth having. Ventura 14 to 14. Hoots is another one. Still wants 17. Wasman for 15 to 14. We got some really getting within range. One more round. And hope somebody's still here. That's over. Next round. Okay. Grips. That's a good player. Starting pitcher. Not somebody we had looking at, though. Avenue from 14, still 14. Panada went from 19 to 17. He's getting lower. Waller from 13 to 13. Dantas from 6 to 6. If I can get him below 6, I'll sign him for sure. Peters 14 to 12. Bird from 18 to 17. I'm getting really tempted to jump on signing her. Lozano from 16 to 15. 14 to 13. Hoots from 17 to 16. 14, 13. Booth. I'm going to look at Booth here. I might just go ahead and jump on that one. Ventura from 14 to 13. Alright, let's see what Booth has got. Can I... Oh, I can't sort by watched players. That's terrible. Nope, go back. What are you doing? Go, get over there. There he is. Doug Booth. 8.5. We were paying... What's his face again? Spencer was making 4. You want 8. We'll wait another round. Alright, Luca Alday was signed. No, nothing special there. Panada went down again. Everybody's going to go down. But who's within range? Hoots is 15. I might look at Hoots here in a second. Avenue at 14 still. Dantas is getting close. I might jump on Dantas. Angeles at 12. Peters at 11. Waller 12. Booth still an 8. Lozano 14. Ventura 13. Bird down to 16. Everybody's still expensive. Round 7. Skip another one. And let's see. Gerrymander Uptown signed with the Bolters. Stephen Longboat was dropped. So they dropped the first baseman, picked up a third baseman / infielder. Hoots is still looking for 15. Waller at 12 still. Lozano dropped down to 13. Wasman down to 11. Nguyen down to 13. She's getting really close. Booth 7.9. Dantas down to 6. Next round, he's going to go below 6. I'm going to have to look at him. It's DeAndre Raul offended the Advocates. Drill Medina was signed. So they dropped the first baseman. A decent first baseman, too. Not too bad. Picked up a catcher instead. That makes sense. Panada still wants 16. Peter still wants 11. Ventura still wants 13. Angelos wants 12 still. Rowan Lynch was signed. There's a good player. That's a good sign. Center fielder. Not the best hitter, but man, that's one of the best defenders probably available. And Kalani down to 16 still. All right, next round we're going to look at, what is it, Dantas or whatever his name was? We'll look at him. Assuming he's still available. Brody Ventura is one of the people we're looking at. He's gone. Won 13 million. That sucks. So that was reliever. I'm going to have to look at relievers if I don't have any more here. I still got some more here, it looks like. Okay. Panada, 15 still. Peters down to 10. He's getting below 10 almost. Angelos down to 11. Booth still wants 7.7. He's not dropping much further. Kalani's down to 15. Tempting. Hoots down to 14. Wynn down to 13 still. Wasman at 11. Lozano at 12. Dantas, you're down below 6 now. I'm going to take a look at you now. You're B, well, you're B minus. Let me look at the others first real quick. You're B minus. The other relievers were what? An A minus and a B plus. I'm still going to look at you. Let's see. Let's see. Relievers. Dantas. How much did you want? Where are you? Where'd you go? Angelos. This. Surely still here. Was it Dantas? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, you're not terrible. 5 million. I mean, yeah, 5 million. No, we'll take him. We'll go ahead and take him. Alright, so that's one signed. And he'll replace Winter Tang. So the reliever's taken care of. That's a good upgrade, I think. Except for the negative trait. Alright, so there's one down. We'll win another round. There's the news. Next round. Doug Booth was signed. No. Crap. Another one we're looking at. Lozano down to 12 still. Waller at 12. Bird down to 14. The Win still on 13. Peters dropped down to 9. Wasman down to 10. I might just go ahead and jump on you too. Panada still at 15. Brady at 14 still. Am I missing somebody? Oh, she's right there. Kalani. Angelos at 11. It's getting down to crunch time. Round 10, people starting to sign the people I'm looking at. Where's that 19-year-old? Wasman. Let's have a look at him real quick. Wasman, where are you at? Wasman. 19-year-old, you're not bad. You want 10 million. How much was I paying the ones I let go? Pratt for 10, Escargot for 4. So you're basically getting paid almost what Pratt was getting paid. Crap, I lost you. Where'd you go? Lozano's worth getting too. 5 pitches. Wasman's got 4. We'll go ahead and sign Wasman now. He's a 19-year-old. We'll try to keep him as long as we can, probably. So he'll replace Escargot. Oh, got an achievement for that. And we'll go to the next round. Somebody was signed. Reese Banks let go by the Water Bullets. Andre Strickland was signed. Dropped a first baseman, picked up a catcher / first baseman. Okay. Nobody else signed anybody we're looking at yet, so everybody's still in the running. It's Brady, 14. Avenue still in the 13s. Panada, 14. Yeah, these salaries aren't dropping too much now. Peters. Let me take a look at Hoots real quick, because Hoots I think is one I'm really going to want to get. Hoots. There's Hoots. Well, I want you, yeah. But the one I really want is Kalani. She wants 14. Hoots wants 14. 25 years old. 39 years old. You definitely got the power, though. But so does Hoots. Hoots is faster. Got a better arm. Either one of these I'll be happy with. I'd rather have Kalani. Even Panada if I have to. I got my eyes set on Kalani. If her or Hoots goes, I'm signing the other one. Whichever one goes first, the other one's getting signed. I'm not going to wait. So we'll skip another round. And we got Ahmed Ingram. That's a really good reliever. Signed up for 20 million. The Outlaws are spending some money on that closer. That's not a closer. That's just a reliever. Never mind. Peters dropped their price. Good. Oh, Hoots is gone. So that answers. Yeah, that answers it. Hoots went away. Tundra's picked him up. So we're going to have to pick up Kalani now while she's still available. Because I'm not going to lose both of them. Didn't want to spend that much on her, but don't want to take the chance of losing her. 14 million, that's a lot of cash. That's 14 of our 48. This is going to hurt. And she's going to replace... Guess we're going to replace Reed. Wait a minute, she does play right field, right? Yeah, she's the right fielder. So you replace Reed. Down to 34.6. Surplus is dropping, but I got one of the players I wanted. Alright, so that's a nice, really good increase right there. Everybody else is going to have to wait. Around 12. Somebody was signed, nobody I was looking at. Sweet Pool's gone. Would have been nice to have her, but she wanted some money too, 18 million. Everybody else is still dropping their cash demands slightly. Down at 14. I wouldn't mind getting the win if I can get her. I can get her now if I really want to. That'll take care of my second. Pretty much my whole infield being taken care of at that point. Still need a catcher. No, I got a catcher. Right. Yeah, I'm still looking. No, I'm still looking for the catcher. Never mind. But Ribeye will get replaced with Win, which I could take that payment now. I still need 4 players. And the people I'm watching will take all that budget I got right now. Oof. This is painful. I am watching a catcher still, right? I am not. Alright, so we need to look for a catcher. Catcher I wanted is gone, so we have to look for another. And all of these are terrible. Spencer's still available. He wants 4.4. Worst case, I get him again. How much was I paying him? Yeah, 4 million. He wants 4.4. So, like I said, worst case, I'll grab him again. I'd rather not take him, though. But it's not the worst case if I do get him. Even though I really would like to have somebody with a better arm. And none of these people are really that good. You're probably the best I can get. Oof. The way it's looking, I'll go ahead and sign Roach again. Alright, we'll go another round. I need these prices to drop some more. Hopefully the wind don't go. See, Adam Grouse is signed by the Advocates. There's a good starter. 12 million. Lorenzo lowered his. Good. Still keep dropping. Miles Peterson signed. Another starter. Jadiel Michael. Another starter. So the good starters are starting to get snatched. Advocates got another one. So they're blowing some money on starters. They got 2 good ones. That could be a threat. Peter still dropped him, still in the 8 million range. Panada's down to 13. Julian McConnell, reliever, another good reliever, snatched up to go into the champs. Angelos is gone, one of the relievers I was looking at. Oh, that's great. I'm still looking at other relievers. Hunky Morse, he just won the championship with Guardians. Now he's going over to the Machos. That's interesting. So let's see, Nguyen still wants 12 million. I'm getting really close to jumping on her if I don't now. And that'll put me where I still need a catcher, but Nguyen will cover this one. I'll still need a backup outfielder. I'll still need another starter. And another catcher. Speaking of which, it's Pratt. I mean, not Pratt, but Rocha wants 4.1, so he's almost asking for less than what I paid him. I need a starter, though. Still got Lozano getting looked at. He wants 10 million. That's basically what Pratt was getting, so I guess I better jump on him while he's here. Yeah, just slightly more than what I was paying Pratt. So velocity's not there, but everything else is better. So I think that's a pretty decent signing. But I only got 23 million to play with. And 3 players left to sign. Nguyen, hopefully we'll get this one. And Roach looks like might get his position back, and I'll still need another outfielder. And I'm still looking at Nguyen. Panada. I don't. Ugh. Again, it's like the last case. Jeez. First baseman, infielder. What am I looking at you for? First baseman. Well, yeah, it's infielder. So if I don't get Nguyen, I was going to look at him. But I need prices to drop. I can't get Nguyen. Well, I could, but skip again. All right, there's my signing. Jackson Ricci was signed by the Water Bullets. One of the relievers. Zap Thornton. So the Outlaws are spending some good money again on a second baseman. Weston Dupree. Advocates. He's a decent second baseman. Nguyen dropped her salary again, but only about 100 grand. No! Waller's gone. That was the infielder I was looking at. In case Nguyen went, but I'm going to have to pick up Nguyen now. Yeah, I'm going to have to now. There's one of those either-or situations again. If one went, I have to sign the other. So Jennifer Lester signed, starter. Tex Maddox, closer. Johan Witness, another starter. Yep, a lot of these good starters are getting picked up. Another good starter. Actually, not as good. Leonardo Cherry going to the Guardians. I guess that's the Guardians. That symbol looks weird. Swindle Mosley. Everybody's starting to pick up everybody now. Case and Kale. Peters dropped his salary. Sal Fan, that's a decent starter there. Is the Long Pants another starter? Advocates are going for some starters. Fantastic sign Kayla, another starter. Kingston Hodge, there's a good one. That's a good center fielder. But he wanted so much money I just couldn't afford to go after him. He's in the Water Bullets though, so he's in the other conference. Panada dropped theirs. Selena Henry, another starter, another good one going to Super Sneaks. Kalani Gilbert, another good player. Shortstop. And 9 million. I probably should have looked at that position. That would have been a nice upgrade over Ricci or Hogwash, either one. Worley Mora, another good starter. like I said, since that one went, I gotta sign the other. So Win, you're gonna come in with me. I'm gonna sign you. You're gonna take Ribeye's position. It's gonna cost me some money, but I got 11 million to blow. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of money for training. I got 2 more players assigned. I got an outfielder and a catcher. The catcher is not that big a deal because Roach is still here and he wants less than what I paid him before. So now I just gotta look for another outfielder. I don't think I have any more being watched, do I? Except for the Panada, but he wants too much. So let's look at a right fielder / outfielder. There's some good power. It's just going to be a bench player anyway. No power, good contact. Don't want to go the young route, look for a rookie. You could play outfield. No contact, you're not that bad. Let's go through all the outfielders. Back up here. Who's the younger one? Another 19. You're pretty terrible at the moment. 20? Nope. 26? Not the worst. If your contact was better, I'd sign you right now. Okay, so I need somebody else. Let's see who it's going to be. Alright, almost all the left fielders are gone. Let's see. Heathcliff. You're not terrible. Just, ugh. I really like to have Aliyah, but she wants way too much. She has no arm either for an outfielder, so that's going to be a no. Rents. You would be really nice to have, but you can't cover right field. You can. Enzo, you want 8 million. Your contact's not the best. Everything else is pretty good. I mean, I can sort of deal with a contact that's only halfway. I mean, you're only a bench player anyway. Might just be them, actually. That's Panada again. But let's read again. You want 7.8. How much was I paying him before? I can't remember. Do I actually? Well, crap. Nope. Oh, wrong button. Well, that could hurt. Let me see. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody. Panada's gone. Well, we couldn't really afford him anyway. Would have been nice. Serpent's got him. Dorsey going to the Bottlenoses. Okay. Hooper Homebrew. Another reliever going to War Wagons. Favorites. They grab a catcher. Not the one we were probably going to sign. Zachary Butts, closer. Not the greatest. Dylan Herring. Eh. There's the Guardians. So what's the other G? I can't remember what that other symbol went. Yeah, because the Guardians had the dragon. I don't know. They got a starter. This G, the Gobblers. I don't recall the symbol being like that, but whatever. Peters this time, one other person we were looking at. But we got all of our relievers. Vicente, another reliever going to the Guardians. There's Yoder. He switched teams. I can't remember who he was with before, but he wasn't playing with the Lucky Breaks, I don't think. Spots pick up Arellano. 19-year-old? Yep, 19-year-old. Manny Mora going to the Bottlenoses. Dervish McKee to the Fantastics. Andres Hoffman. Levy Taylor. Decent player. Garius Sexton. That was not an elephant. He was with somebody else before. You were with... Crap, who were you with? We played you in the playoffs, and I can't remember who you were with now. It wasn't the Guardians, I don't think. I think it was the team right before them, possibly. Razzles, Padilla. You're not that great. Lance Steele. A lot of the bad players are going. I didn't get any contract negotiation things. Is everybody gone that I was looking at? Yep, everybody's gone. That's great. Alright, so I still need the catcher and an outfielder. And Roach is still here. He wants 3.8 million. Like I said, the catcher's probably the last one I sign. We need an outfielder. Alaya, you want too much. Can't afford you. Pruitt, you don't cover right. I don't have enough for you either. Enzo, you're the one I was looking at. You want 8 million. Do I really want to blow all of my salary? Because I'm going to have no money for training. 8.1. We'll watch you. Who else could I possibly go after? Not terrible. 38 years old, though. There's Reed. We might go after Reed again. 7.6. Let's go and watch him. We might be signing Reed again. We might just be doing that, signing 2 former players. Because everybody else is gone. Right, let's go another round. This is halfway through the off season. These are all the same people we just looked at. Mitch Robertson, Romeo, yeah, these are all the same people. Peyton, Fern Campos, there's Reed. Dropped his salary to 7.5. I can't remember what we were paying him. Trevor Hugh, yeah. Prouse, not that great. Gershwin, Bullock, another not great player. Another Pruitt. Rest Forrest, Heathcliff, and the Philosophers and Spots are signing some players. Some of the Underworld. Water Bullets, not that great. Tyke Tran, most of the good players are gone now, it looks like. Dickerson, Eve McKay, Mitch Marzo, Devon Planner, Bale Benson, Sweeney, Gerald Walls. Yeah, nothing really special. Let's go and skip another round. Where were we? Walls, here we go. Terry Lara, Giovanni Kruger, Nuevo Avery, that's a good player. Reliever. Tupelo French, another good player. First baseman. Going to the War Wagons, and they signed a reliever as well. Bottlenoses get Alessandro, Enoch Locos, Blunder Blanco. Shortstop, huh? No power, but everything else is not that bad, except for the speed. Kingston Pepperonis. Archibald Dozen Rolls. Ari Morrison. Reed dropped his salary again. If he gets below 7, I'll go ahead and sign him. Emery Andrews. Brett Navarro. Dewey. That's a terrible sign. Trem Shields. Valentino Valenzuela. No contact. You actually got signed. Wow. A 43-year-old that can't even hit the ball. And they signed him for $2.4 million. Winter Tang. Bolter signed her. So there goes one of our old players. She's gone over there. Hated letting her go, really. She's a 23-year-old. Maurice Radical. Elia Evans. That's the other person we were looking at. Just didn't have an arm. 17 million. Enzo drops his salary down to 8. If I can get Enzo instead of Reed, I would take him. Everin Morgan. Weeby. Tim Dantas. It's just... he wants so much money still, 8 million. I just don't have a whole lot of money to spend. I still need 2 players. Alright, so we got Sid Painter, Shields, Vargas, Stark, Parmigiano. There's another Parmigiano. Tamaya, Rosales, or... there went Reed. He's signed. He's going to the Bandits. So we lost Reed. Jensen, Neal, oh Hale, he's going to the Bandits as well. Reliever. Carroll. Romano, we might go ahead and sign, what's his name now? TD Wyatt. It's going to take most of our budget, but I need another outfielder. Never mind, he's gone. Crap. I signed him for 8. Well, I gotta look for somebody else. Rents Pruitt's gone. He's going to the Spider Bears. Homebrew. Lawrence. So we need to find another outfielder. Dang it. I waited too long, but I couldn't help it. They wanted too much money. Well, one of them did. Alright. Looking for another outfielder. Might be her. She's not that bad, actually. Let's go and watch her so I know where she's at. If you just had some more power, that'd be great. And that's everybody. Our options are pretty low. And I still got to spend $6 million. That's what Dapper was getting made. And she wants 6.8. If I can get her down to 6, that'd be nice. Sound Dapper's still here. He wants 5.8. I mean, we'll keep an eye on him too. Worst case, we get him back. 5.8. That's less than what we were paying him last season. But we're kind of limited on what we can play now. Let's see, some of these other players that have outfield positions. No contact. Outfielders, these are all outfielders. Donnie? You have no arm though. If you're going to play the outfield, at least want to have a decent arm. Even you're not completely terrible either. What do you want first base? Never mind. Not much. You can't play right field. Because I still need right... No. I have a right fielder. I just need an outfielder, period. A backup outfielder. I'm looking at the wrong things. So yeah, we'll watch you again. You can play outfield. But I prefer if you could play overall outfield. You got a good arm. You want 8 million, but you got a good arm. I'm kind of leaning toward Isla though. She wants 6.8. Like I said, if I can get her down to about the 6 million mark, and she doesn't go, I'll take her. So we'll skip another round. Where are we? Here we go. Wankerstein, Bradford lowered it down to 6.7. Dapper dropped his again, 5.7. Lushley dropped him, 8.5. So let's keep dropping. And more people dropped. Nobody's getting signed. As long as y'all keep dropping salaries, that's great. I'll take it. Next round, nobody signed again. Good. Let's keep dropping. I'll get Dapper even cheaper for sure this season. If I have to get him again. And Dapper's dropped it again. We got 10 rounds left. Nobody's signing anybody. Everybody's just waiting on salaries to drop further. So if I can get you to 6, Isla, if I can get her down to 6, I might just go ahead and take her right then and there. Or Mew, I might look at either one of them. Well, if Isla gets down to 6 first, I'll look at her. Guess it depends if somebody gets signed. Oh, we got Luther Ramos was dropped by the War Wagons, and Timber Hokie was picked up. So they dropped a starter, picked up another starter, and it was a better starter, so that makes sense. And Mew's dropped down to 8 now. And see, Isla's dropped down to 6.3. Dapper keeps dropping. Mew dropped down to 8. We've got 6 rounds to go. Final round, I'm going to make signings if they're still around. Where we at? Where we go? Where we go? Olive Botham signed by the Serpents. Phil Von Wolf was dropped. So they dropped the first baseman, picked up an outfielder. Decent outfielder. She dropped hers down to 6.2. She's almost within range. High Arch was dropped by the Bandits. Sloan Simon picked up. Right fielder dropped. Left fielder / outfielder. Slight increase. Ezra dropped his again. Y'all just keep dropping stuff. Ace Boyer. Grays dropped them. Alexander Maros picked up. So a left fielder for a left fielder. Okay. Dapper keeps dropping. Eric Fisher dropped. Colin Tent picked up for the Underworld. That's a decrease. So that's a right fielder. I might actually look at him now. He wants $6 million, huh? It's Eric Fisher. And the underhanded signed on Tundra's Charisma Key. Alright, so what's the dude's name? Eric Fisher. Let's have a look at him. He's an outfielder. Fisher, where are you at? Fisher. I saw Fisher. Where'd he go? Did I read it wrong? Possible. Oh, they signed Fisher. Never mind. Read it right. Tent. Tent's the one they dropped. Let's have a look at him. Tent. There he is. Cullen Tent. You want 17 million. You're not getting that from me. I'll keep watching you though. Alright, few rounds left to go. Dropped the salary down to 13. That's a big hit. Is the Bradford signed? No, they signed the person I was looking at. That sucks. 6.2, they took her. Camille Glenn. So he dropped his. And then there's a few rounds left, and I've still got. Who am I looking at still? Still got Ezra, wants 4.3. I got Mew. And I got Tent. I think I'd rather have Mew over Tent. Yeah. I might go and sign her. She wants 8. I lost the other one. Then I got Ezra. Let's see. 54766. 65858. Either one of these. I'd rather have Mew though, I think. Dapper, worst case. I might just go wait till the final round. Whoever's left, I'll go after. Try to save as much money as I can. Because we're almost at the end. And Butters replaced Brian. Mew dropped it again, 7.9. Tent dropped his. Round 30, they dropped some more. 31, we got some signs. Eddie Flynn replaced Madeline Mercado. Or by Mercado. Tent dropped again to 9. Musty Escargot, he's been signed. So he's going to the Grays. So we lost our starter, which I'm kind of surprised he did get signed. He wasn't that great, but they picked him up. And going to the final round. Tis the final round, so here we go. We'll sign who we have left. I still need an outfielder and I need a catcher. So on the catcher side, still got Roach, wants 2.6. But we're going to go for the outfielder first. That's where most of the money's going. Ezra at 4.2 or Mew at 7.8. I think Mew's a better bet. Yeah, we'll take Mew. Sign them. They replaced Dapper. who really doesn't want any money right now. Down to 3.2 million. That hurts. And now we go for the catcher. And Dapper, he wanted 5.1. Catcher. Who can we afford? Spencer, 2.6. That's about all we can afford. So welcome back to the team, Spencer. That'll do it. Alright, so that's everybody. Economy, we have only 600 grand surplus per game now. That hurt. Actually, we're going to get 12 grand per game. So training is going to be very far between this time around, as we pretty much maxed out our payroll. But hopefully the team's better now. Even though I can't look at the team from this screen. But yeah, I'm not going to end the offseason yet, because I'm going to see if I can edit the season a little bit, because I got some more teams I want to add. At least one more team I want to try to add. If it lets me add more, I will. Because my main goal is to have 6 teams per division. Right now I got 5 in all of them but 1. For whatever reason, I got 6 in one division. So at the very least, I'm going to try to add one more team, make it 6. Well, make it, 16 teams per conference. But if I can make it 6 teams per division, that'd be nice. Have 18 teams in each conference, and that'll be it. But I don't know if the game's going to let me, but we'll see. I'm going to play around with that, and we'll get back here whenever I get finished with all that, and we'll get the next season started. Currently, I think I'm leaning towards at least a week or 2 from today. So like I said, if I can get all these teams in, it's going to take me some time to get them created and everything else. So, especially if I'm starting to do logos again, which takes a while. But we'll see. We will see you back here for Season 2 and see if the Neon can make it to the finals and win it all this time around. Sad, disappointing ending to the season. Make it to the finals just get swept, and the team really didn't even show up at all. But anyway, hopefully these new additions to the team will make the team better. But we shall see whenever Season 2 gets started. So I'll see you back here then. See ya.